Hello, everyone. So, as I was reading True North and after watching the lectures of this week, something that was really highlighted to me was how the stories and the experiences that make up our lives ultimately influence, whether we're aware of it or not, the way that we choose to carry out our lives and the types of leaders that we choose to become. More specifically, as I read the True North chapters, I kept coming back to that quote that Dr. Andonoro mentioned by Robert Frost, and it goes, "Don't put down a fence until you know why it was put there." I think that we can think of our experiences as these fences, and as mentioned in True North, we shouldn't dismantle the importance of these experiences. We shouldn't bring down those fences until we understand the role that they've played in shaping our core values and who we are today. So, I'm an international student from Lima, Peru, and I moved here for freshman year of college. I'm a upcoming junior right now, and I think one of the most vivid memories I have growing up there is going to my grandma's house, where we often had family reunions or reunions with a lot of friends, and there were always at least 50 people there. And my dad, as soon as we would arrive, he would make me and my two sisters go around the entire party or the entire table and say hi to everyone. In Peru, and in most Latin American countries, you say hi with a kiss on the cheek. So that oftentimes meant giving 50 kisses to 50 people. And I actually didn't understand why until just recently. But one of the things I value most today, be it in my relationship with my friends, with someone that I just met, or whenever I walk into a quiet classroom, is the simple act of saying hello. I know to a lot of people it can sound like something very menial, but there's something very different to me about walking into a classroom and acknowledging the presence of the professor and the people you're going to spend the next hour and a half with, or hour. It shows that you're recognizing and valuing their presence and the presence of each person in the room, and that's very important to me. So for my artifact, I chose this little llama because a lot of you might think of, if you think of Peru, you might think of a llama. That's commonly what we're associated with. So this just really reminds me of home, and in turn it reminds me of my dad and of this habit of greeting people that my dad tried to instill in me from a very young age, and which I now consider a core value. You can ask almost anyone, but I'm known on campus for screaming from one side of Turlington to the other my friends' names whenever I see them because I get so excited. So if you ever see someone screaming in Turlington or on campus, that might be me.